When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Punt is on its way. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback extends the play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. They'll give it to the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Hands it off. He breaks a tackle.
And not much running here. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Now on first and 10 from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Wildcats will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And that one's incomplete.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
It's third and goal and third and long. Running back searching for a hole. Jumped on top of the pile. This defense has stood tall on 3 straight plays. Got to wonder if this offense is willing to stay aggressive and go for it.
In offense nowadays, you should stay aggressive, right? Play the numbers game. Even if you do get stuffed, you got to go the length of the field. I'm going for it.
Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, Wildcats! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
10, Hawaii, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Duggan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll go to the sneak. Hey, that's a live ball. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him.
There he goes. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To the air on first down. Hauls it in. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. He might want another play. From the gun, looking for a man. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Back to pass on second down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Under fire. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick release by the QB. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on it.
Turning it on! He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, he's
got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground. incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Cradles it at the 35. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air on second down. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
It's a seam wide open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a goal.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run it from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He gets it away from his own end zone. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Grab near the marker. It's Morrison. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on third down for this offense. The inside handoff. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick completion to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Finds a little space. Found some room but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the first down, and now it's 4th and short. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll move the tight end. They'll run for it. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. Oh, there checks some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. And the Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game, so breaks into the open. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Bounced off his feet. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab inside the 30. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Haul down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it in the middle. It's high. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Looking for the score. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence.